Hello there, it's Red Knight here and welcome back to my farm. Now earlier I spoke about my farm and gave lots of information about my setup, the machines and other things. Well, I'm going to continue now with part 2 of this video, and what I need to look at is the boat, the fishing area, the town and my derby. Well, the first thing I want to do though is to basically focus on some of the new decorations. Now, every now and then within the game we have a seasonal event. Now, currently it's the winter season, so everything is very beautiful. You've got snow falling down, you've got trees that are different colors, and look at the outside pattern here. Doesn't it look wonderful? So within the game itself, okay, the trees and the scenery does change every season. And I must admit, from all of the seasons, autumn probably has to be my favorite one. But I do like winter. Now I like winter because it's very Christmassy and we get lots of Christmas decorations. And today the Christmas decorations arrived. So I'm going to show you some of those decorations and talk about the prices. Now before I do that, let's move some of these back into storage to make it a little bit easier for me to show you. Right, now down here in the bottom left hand corner you'll find the till. Now, as I said before in the last video, this is very useful for adding things to your farm. Now the last one here is for the Christmas decorations and it's changed. Now what decorations do I have and how much do they cost? Let's have a look. Now here we have this really beautiful Christmas tree. It will cost you 30 diamonds. If you would like to get one, please do so, but you will require diamonds. And if you need to purchase any, all you've got to do is to come up here to the diamond option and then you can spend some of your money and actually purchase diamonds. Now I would recommend going for the red one at the moment because this is the one that will donate money towards Product Red, which is being supported by Supercell at the moment, and it's going to be available until the 4th of December. So get in there now, purchase those diamonds and get yourself a really beautiful red canopy if you would like to for your old sewed stall. Right, let's come back to those diamond options for the Christmas tree decoration. Now if you do want to buy some trees, please do so. Now another one I've got there is the Christmas present, and I love these Christmas presents. You get 4 little boxes. In fact, one big box, 2 medium size and a tiny one. Now I wonder what's inside. I've always speculated maybe for the tall one, okay, it could be what would be nice and tall. I know, I'm imagining maybe a remote control helicopter. That would be good fun, I think. In some of the other ones, maybe something for my wife or my kids. I don't know. What do you think's inside these boxes? In fact, what would you like to get for Christmas, everybody? Why not let me know? It'd be interesting to see what people want for Christmas. Now, for myself, what do I want for Christmas? What I would like is a video camera. Yep, I think I need a video camera. Then I can plug it into my computer and basically do live streaming at the same time. I think that would go down very, very nicely. Well, let's come back to this. Now, the Christmas presents are 3,500 gold coins for me. For you, the prices will vary, but please be aware that the prices increase. So every time you purchase one, the price goes up. Next gift you got there, or decoration should I say, is the little toy soldier. And I think these guys are awesome, and I've got a few of those. Now I'm so tempted to purchase more, and I have 95 diamonds at the moment, so I could probably get quite a few of these, and I reckon I could build up a nice little orchestra or marching band for what I want to do later in my videos. Next one there is the candy pole. Now you saw me put one of those back into storage, and there it is. Now if I move that back out of storage, we can see how much it costs. Now currently for me in the game it's 1,400 gold coins, and as I said, any coin purchase will increase with price. Next decoration you've got there is the holiday flower, and again I put one back in storage. Let's take it back out, and there it goes, and that's 1,000 gold coins for me if I wish to purchase those. Now, before I go and show you the snowman or in my town, let's have a look at the frozen ponds. Now, I love this concept. I think this is a really wonderful idea. Just look at that beautiful little pond there, frozen around the outside with snow on there. It looks wonderful. But if you want to purchase those, again, it's going to cost you diamonds. And there are two types. There's the small one and then there's the large one. Now, the large one is 14 diamonds and the smaller one is only 10 diamonds, but I think it's worth the purchase. Now, the snowman. Well, my snowman's actually gone to town, so let's head on over to my town. Now, I'm going to be talking a bit about my town a little bit later, but that will be after I've talked about the decorations. So, how much does a Mr. Snowman cost? Well, with his nice little blue tie, his brown hat, I think 25 diamonds is very, very reasonable. But how about the wife? How much is she worth? Is she a cheap purchase or is she very expensive? Let's scroll down and have a look. Now I'm in the actual main menu here, so I can see a lot of the decoration that are here. Now, if we come over to where I've got my globe here, you can see that globe costs 110 diamonds. Now, that's quite an expensive purchase, but I think it looks good. Oh, and I've accidentally messed up my Santa hat. Let's put that back. Must be careful with my fingers. In fact, let's go back to my farm before I make another mistake. Now, every time you do come out of the images, they reset, but that's okay. So the snow globe that I've got here as well is 110 diamonds. Now you've also got this beautiful snowball lantern, and as you can see, look at it, it's just glowing there. Doesn't that look wonderful? I wish I could actually darken the screen image to make it nighttime. I think many of these snowball lanterns would be fantastic, shining there, lighting up my farm. That would be wonderful. Now the snow ledge, okay, I was lucky enough to get this as a prize one year, and this one, if you wanted it, will cost you 90 diamonds. Now that's again a nice purchase, and I think it's well worth it. Sliding down a little bit more, you've got the one that I really want to get. Now, I would love to get this winter carousel, but currently I only have 95 gems, so not enough for the 120. But if I'm lucky, I might be able to get some before the winter decorations disappear, and then basically I will put that on my farm somewhere. In fact, I will stick it in my town. Okay, let's see if we got any other winter decorations. Oh wow, look at that everybody. This is the holiday bell. Now, if you purchase this now, it's forever in your storage. If you don't get it, it will disappear from the shop and then it will not come back again until next year. So any of the Christmas decorations that we've got will stay with you once you've purchased them. However, once the Christmas decoration event is over, they will disappear until next time. But as you can see, 90 diamonds for that. And Mrs. Snowman will cost you 25. Right, let's move on down a little bit further and see if there's anything else. And here we go, everybody. Look at those reindeer. Now, I so want to get these reindeer, and I'm going to do that. There's a brown reindeer, there's a grey reindeer, and a creamish grey one. And look at how much they cost. So, 50 diamonds for the first one, 50 for the second, and 70 for the third. Now, I must get these. They are really cool. So let's drag one of those out and let's have a look at it. Look at that, everybody. Now, I can't quite get those next ones. I don't have enough gems yet. But if I can find another 5 more at some stage, I can get the next one. And then maybe I can get the 70 later. But look at that. That is my first Christmas purchase for 2015. Oh, I'm so happy. I love reindeer. Now, all I need is the sled. Ooh, I wonder if we will get a sled this year. Hint, hint. Right, now, the fences. Now, currently I've got these beautiful white fences already in the game, but there are Christmas fences as well, and look at those. You've got two kinds of Christmas fence here. One is the standard fence, and the other one has the actual lights on it. Now, they do look beautiful when they're actually laid out nicely on your farm. So again, if you want to get those, I would recommend purchasing them. And just keep buying the fence posts, and then once you've got enough, just join them together and create a really wonderful design. Now, are there any other Christmas decorations here? Let's keep scrolling down. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. I do believe that's it. I don't think there's anything else there that I need to talk about. Yep, that's it. Now, the only other decoration that we are really missing is from the Christmas event, and I can't really tell you much about that at the moment, but I think you will like it a lot. And I'm so looking forward to doing this event when it starts. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. And I really hope that we can get the prize. Now, for me this year, the biggest purchase I want to make is these beautiful reindeer. I'm going to try my hardest to try and find another 75 diamonds so I can get all three of those reindeer, because they will look absolutely wonderful. And I think this is probably the best addition to the game for Christmas. Now, trees, there's nothing new there. Buildings, there's nothing new there. Animals, nothing has changed. And the same with your machines, there's no difference there. So it's just the decorations that are different. And doesn't my reindeer look so cute just sitting there next to Santa? Now, the only thing he's missing is a red nose. Right, now let's talk about the other parts of my game here. Now over here towards the left hand side of my farm, you'll notice I've got a river. Now on the river are two boats. One of these boats relates to loading cargo, and basically every now and then a boat will arrive at your farm and will say, hey, I've got loads of orders here, do you want to fill them? And then all you need to do is just to tap on the box if you have those items, and then you can fill those requests. Now at the moment I don't appear to have enough of these products. Let's just collect the ones I've got, and then maybe I will be okay. Let's have a look. So I can now do this one, and I can do this one. So yeah, now I can't actually do these woolly chaps. I don't have the resources, so I'm going to request help here. And there's my first request. Now I've got myself some raspberry muffins. I can do this one as well, and I can do that last one. Nice. How about these? Yes, okay, I can get this done as well. So the last one I can actually do is the indigo. Now notice over here to the left hand side, the number 1 has cropped up. This is now informing my neighborhood that I need help. And the same message has gone out to all of my friends, so when they look at their help bar they can see that Red Knight needs assistance. So I've got 22 minutes on the clock. Will someone come and revive this, or fill this crate should I say. Now you'll notice next to my little icon here I've got a help task. Now this means I can go to people's farms and do the same kind of activity, fill their crates, and basically I will get 1 added to my total. Or I can revive bushes and trees, and it will work just as well that way. Now I do believe I won't have enough time to get any chaps done. They take an hour and 16 minutes, and that's just not going to happen. But I can still get some made for next time. Right, now the 1 has disappeared. Now what that means is someone has filled the crate on my board. So when I go back there in a second, it will be done. And I wonder if it was someone in my neighborhood or if it was someone on my friend's bar. Let's have a look. And happy farm. Thank you very much. It's really nice of you to do that. So yay. Now all of my crates have been filled, and I've got myself some experience points. There's a green voucher and 18 boat wheels towards my grand total. So let's just send that boat away. And the bonus is adding as well. Sweet, I'm so happy about that. And there go my points. Now my boat is sailing away. Now if I tap on my dock here, it will tell me what I need for my next boat. And oh my god, will you look at that? There's no chance. Pillows, lobster tails, and roasted tomatoes. Now the roasted tomatoes I don't think will be much of a problem. They are easy, but those pillows do take a long time because you are going to need duck feathers. And even though it says here it's 2 hours and 33 minutes, you've also got to take in consideration collecting those feathers. So you need to throw a duck trap into the water, and then once you've got the duck, you then need to put that into the duck machine, and then once the duck machine is done, you can get a feather, and then you can make this item. So it's a lot longer than the 2 hours and 33 minutes. Very similar for the lobster tails, and the barbecue grill will allow me to make tomatoes. So if I head on over to the barbecue grill, look at that, I've got tomatoes ready. Oh yes. Let's get some more on the go, because you never know, I may need them a little bit later. Right, now, the next boat I've got here is my little fishing boat. Now, just to the side of the fishing boat, you'll see some fishing rods. So occasionally, I like to head on over to a special area and do a little bit of fishing. So let's head on over and have a look and see what's there, shall we? Right, fishing area. And doesn't it look beautiful? I do like this area. Everything is maxed out. Now, when you first get the fishing area, only a couple of these spaces are open. And then, just like you do with the land, you need land expansion materials. This will then allow you to open up all of these spaces, and then you can start fishing in them. And there are 12 in total. Now at the moment I've got some ducks there waiting to be collected. They've been caught and they will now go to my duck machine, and look at them just sitting there relaxing. So he's eating a cookie. Now I know why there's no cookies in my storage. You've been pinching my cookies, young ducky. This one's blowing bubbles. That one's sleeping. This one's eating my ice cream. And ooh, that ice cream looks really interesting. Kind of lemon flavor. Now, I would love to have lemon flavored ice cream. That would be really nice. One here is reading a book, and the other one is drinking. So they all have specific little actions, and I think that's so cool. I did like this addition to the game, even though it did take a bit of time to actually build up to 6 seats like this. Now, just across the water, we've got this little pool here. Now, this pool here is for my lobsters if I catch them. And it's really cool when they do go down the slide as well. The machine here at the back that's making my traps is also my place for making lobster traps, and I got some of those going. It also makes the mystery nets and the fishing nets. Fishing nets will allow you to catch up to 3 fish. The mystery nets will cost you a diamond and may catch the pearl of the sea or other items that are very useful on your farm or in your town. Down here in the center, okay, I've got my lure machine, and as usual I'm making my red lures. Now all of your vouchers that you have here can be used here to actually make different lures, and the choice is yours. And you will need to make different lures to catch different kinds of fish, and I'll show you my album in a second. You've got a toolbox. Now in case you weren't aware, the toolbox can be increased in size as well. And again, it will give you this little message on how to revive this. But it only adds 5 spaces every time. Now I'm quite happy with 170, so I don't really need to add any more to that. I've got a little fisherman in my area. He's always there, and he will teach you how to fish if you're not sure. So if you just tap on his image, up comes this little menu and it shows you what to do. And fishing's very, very easy. And in fact, if you're not sure, why not check out one of my fishing videos, because it's really good. Thank you very much. Oh, sorry, I didn't show you that one as well. It also shows you how to make the nets and then how to catch the lobsters. Also shows you what to do. It's quite good. So thank you very much. Now here we have a little building. Now what's inside this building, I wonder? Now one thing I do wish is we could have snow on the roof, because it looks a little bit too hot. Now once this is opened up, you can see all of the fish that you can catch here. Now when you first get them, they have blank spaces just like that one there, and then basically when you catch a fish, it will go into one of those spaces, and there are 3 key weights. There's bronze, silver and gold, and each one will give you diamonds. So if you weren't aware, everybody, come and check this, because maybe you have lots of diamonds just sitting there waiting to be collected. Now some of these fish are very, very easy. Some of them are for fishing events only. So like the zander, the giant barb, the lake sturgeon, carp, Nile perch and the red-tailed catfish, they are for the events only. But you can catch all of these other fish during different parts of the game or in specific places. Again, check out my fishing video, because it will tell you the exact spots you need to go to catch certain kinds of fish. And again, from looking at these fish, you can see that you need different colored lures. So making those different colored lures will allow you to catch the different fish. Now I've got lots of spots here. Now let's see, what should I do? Should I do a little bit of fishing or just put down these duck traps? I'm going to put down the traps. I want to save my fish for maybe a fish task later. Okay, that's that done. Now, I do love this part of the game. I love the waterfall. I love the land around the actual pond itself. The only thing I wish we could do is to decorate. So we don't actually have the decoration option icon with this one. So to actually do something, I need to go back to my farm or to my town. But within the game in the fishing area, you can't modify or change that area at all, which I think is a shame. Right, tapping on the home button, let's go back. Right, now I'm back at my farm, and that's the two boats done. Now let's come down to my stall here. Now, if you've actually purchased those red diamonds, you will notice that you have the option to change the cover for your roadside stall. Now, I've not done this, but once it's done, you can open it up and you will find lots of spaces. Now, if you wanted to, you can add new friends or new spaces, and then you will be able to sell more items. But the choice is yours, you don't have to. Now, to sell items, you just tap on it like I've done there, and then just change it between the two storage locations. Now, I want to get rid of some of these, so let's put them in. Now, 10 there, max the price out, and it goes very, very quickly. Ticket, so it's not advertised in the newspaper, and it's added. Now, once I've added these, someone will come along and will purchase them, and I think they will be very, very happy. Right, that's it. Another 10 added, and another 10. Ah, that one's 8. Let's put that one up as well. Okay, right, let's give some mallets out there as well. That way someone who comes along to my farm will be really, really happy, I think. In fact, let's tell my hood now. Expansion materials. Materials in my shop. Hurry! So mallets. Now the ones I'm adding now are really, really good for land expansion. So if you would like to expand your land, these are the materials that you need to try and find. Now already my friend has jumped in and he has purchased many of those. But let's keep adding them anyway. Any more? Down at the bottom there, 6 more there. Let's put those in as well. Now I do like purchasing these from other people as well, and then coming back to my farm and then selling them for the same price. Now what it means is that I'm actually finding them in a newspaper and then just sharing them with whoever needs them. And I've got no problems with doing that because I'm not really losing any money, I'm not really gaining anything, but I'm helping my friends out. Yeah, don't need those ones either. Now these maps are very useful in the town, so again you need these to expand the land there. Let's put the deeds up. Now I've got 30 deeds, so whoever buys those will be very happy as well. That's it, the last 10 is going up now. Now the choice is yours when you're selling these things. You don't actually have to sell everything. You can keep them yourself. Maybe we'll get some new land sometime in the future. But I don't really want to be storing all of these items. So every now and then I do a little clear out and get rid of them. Okay, I think that's enough. Right, now I've got some coins sitting in my roadside stall. There's an exclamation mark flashing, and that means to tell me that I need to go in there and collect it. Now if I go in there and I collect those items, in fact looks like more people have come across and purchased everything. That's it, they're all gone now. Okay, no more flash, it's all gone, and my coinage is back up again. So yay, very good, that one. Okay, right, now let's go and have a look at the town area. Now this train station here will take you to your town, and your town is located just down this road, I believe. How far it is I don't know, but I need to take a train to get there. Now next to this station is a little board, and this is your town visitor request board. If you look here, you can see I've got two of the buildings requesting items, and they're both after the seafood salad, which is made in the salad bar. So let's go and have a look. Do I have anything ready? Seafood salad is this one, and no, I need lobster tails and I need fish, so I still can't make those items. Now what this means is that when I actually go to my town, I can't service those customers, so I can either leave them there or I can send them on their way and say I'm sorry. Let's go and have a look. Now there are lots of people standing around. My train has come and gone, and all my passengers have gotten off the train. No, I need to collect the ones that are in the building first, so I'm just tapping on the buildings and collecting any coins or gifts from those that are hanging around. And I do so like the presents. Anyone that gives you a present is now finished in your town and will leave it. Anyone that just gives you coins means they usually have another building to go to. Now each visitor can currently go up to 3 buildings. Sometimes it will be just the one, sometimes it will be two, quite often it will be three. Now I tend to send the 3 ones away and just focus on the ones and twos. But you'll notice as you level up, ones vanish and it's just twos and threes. So if you're looking for ones, you need to go and visit your neighborhood and pick up their passengers, and I'll show you that in a moment as well. So just sending the people to the buildings, but will I have the resources, I wonder? I don't know, because I've been using lots of the resources for some of the tasks that I've had in my derby. Well, there was lots of people waiting. Now I'm down to the 3 people. I'm going to send them away, and then they will walk away and go to another place to get serviced, I hope. Last one. Okay, that's the last one sent away. Now, my town still has visitors, and they are waiting in the buildings to be served, as you can see. All of those that have finished are now walking to the platform, and some of them are waiting to go home. The ones walking or at the platform, waiting at the platform, usually want to go to another building. The ones going home only wanted the one building because they've already done their allocation. Right, let's go and service these customers. Now to service, all you need to do is just to slide the images down and then they will be served, and it's not difficult at all. Now it will vary depending on the person, so like this one is missing butter. Now I can wait to do that, or what I can do is send them away. Now I'm quite happy to wait so he can stay inside. Notice all of these people get different kinds of rewards. They get a total reward, they get a building reward, and a personal reward as well. And all of those rewards add up to a nice large amount. So look at that, 458 gold coins, 552 experience points, and 20 reputation points for your town. Now that's very, very nice if I do say so. So let's start servicing the rest of my visitors and then start claiming their prizes as well. Right, that's all the visitors done, so I'm quite pleased about that. There are a few people still outstanding, but I can't do anything about that at the moment. So let's head on back to my farm. Now you'll notice here that the list has increased, and according to this, the diner, I can do that custom up, so I need to jump on back there. So diner is this one here, and there you go, young lady. Now they should all be ready and willing to wait for their new master with the food. Right, now these are my buildings. Now this building here is your town hall, and this will tell you how many visitors you have in your town. It also lets you know which buildings they are going to and whether they have done them or not, or whether they are going to another station or they are going home. You've got the option to upgrade. Now I'm fully maxed out at 42, so at the moment there are no more upgrades for my town building, town hall. So hey everybody, I'm a level 12 town hall. Cool. Right, now what else we got? Just at the back here is the grocery store. You can expand the grocery store, in fact all of the buildings except for the town hall, in the following ways. This one here at the front will allow you to add your slots for your customers. You can get a maximum of 6. It's a priority, do that first. Your next option is coins, then hard XP and service time. Now I think the turnaround time, i.e. the little clock, is much faster because you want to be able to send your customers away happier with their order much more quickly. They don't have time for chit chat. So I would recommend upgrading this one next. Now the choice is yours for the next two. My personal preference is using the reputation points because that's very useful towards building up my total just here at the top. Now this is the only time you'll actually see another total bar for the menu. When I change back to my farm, that 24 option will disappear because it's not really a major part of the game. It's only town related. Next building, the cinema. Now we still haven't sussed out what movie's playing, but it does seem to attract a lot of people to visit them. So I guess there must be some good movies going on at the moment. I know I certainly would like to watch a movie, and I'm looking forward to one very, very soon. Now again, just like with the grocery store, you can upgrade it if you want to, and you're going to need specific materials. Now I'm currently at level 24, so if I wanted to, I needed to upgrade to level 25, and I can't do that until I actually reach level 25 and it releases the upgrade. So you can't upgrade any of your buildings until you've actually reached that level. So then what you're doing is bringing those buildings or whatever it is you're doing in the game up to that level. Next one, we got the diner. Again, the diner can be upgraded and a very beautiful building. I do so love the way these images change within the game as you level up in this area. And yes, the buildings do change and they look very, very different. In fact, if you want to see some different ideas, you should check out the Facebook group for Heyday because they show some throwback images for some of the old designs of the machines. And there are some really good images out there. Maybe we should suggest that they include the images back in the game and change the old ones out that we've got. Next building here, and I've got one person waiting. He needs wool, and it looks like I'm going to have to shear some sheep. Now this is my gift shop. Now the gift shop has a very special friend just in the top left hand corner there. If you're very lucky, you will see Chuck Norris, and there he is. He sticks his head around. Now he comes back every now and then just to make sure you're not robbing the place blind and you're serving your customers. Right, my beach property. Now I've got myself a beautiful little spa. I have a beach cafe and a B&B, and they all work very closely together to satisfy the customers. Now the reason I know this is because they're all related. So over here you have the B&B, and I must admit I do like this. Now the design has changed a lot, but inside of this B&B there's a single bed, so all my free visitors need to sleep very, very cozy there. It's not like Japan, gentlemen. Someone's going to fall out. So I wonder who gets the floor. Now the platform, this is where the visitors will wait, and you can also collect them sometimes. Now if I go to my friend's farm, they will have visitors waiting and I will pick them up, so I'll show you that in a second, and then vice versa. When they picked up from my town, I will get a little indication above the person's head, and then I can collect all of those and then continue very nicely. Now here we have the station. Again, the station can be upgraded, and it relates to your train that comes into your station every day. And basically you have the opportunity to ask questions and interact with the actual station passengers when they come. It's pretty cool. You can upgrade this as well. That's quite nice. Now we've got another train here, much smaller, very beautiful. You can upgrade it. Once it's upgraded, it looks like this. And this will allow you to upgrade to level 10, and there's two choices. One is the number of passengers and one is the turnaround time. Trust me, you want to do those two as fast as possible when you get to the higher level or you've opened up everything within your town, because it means you can turn around your visitors a lot faster. Also as well, if I jump to these people's farms from my neighborhood, I will actually be able to pick up visitors that require one building. So let's go and jump to Fun Farm. Now she's got passengers waiting. Now if I tap on them, it doesn't really do anything for me. But if I tap on the actual station while my train comes in, you've got all of these visitors. Now I can tap on all of them and then they will come to my town. But that's not enough visitors. So I'm going to go back, tap on it again, and then try another person's and then see how many they've got. Just the two for this one. And the floating chest with wood. Very nice. Let's go back again and try another one. Now you can pick and choose your friends until you're satisfied with the selection of buildings. Like I'm satisfied with there, I've got 6 buildings, they're all different, so that's perfect for me. And they're now all going to come and visit me, and I'm quite happy about that. So I just hope that they do not litter the town. Otherwise I will be very, very displeased. So the train's on its way. I better head on back to my town and collect these passengers. Now, as I said, they will be collected from the town station, so you've got the perfect opportunity to interact and chat with these people while you are waiting, whether it's on the train or off the train. And look at that, doesn't it look great? Now, their first destination before they walk round is the town hall, and they're all designed to head in that direction at some stage, hand over their personal information, and then I can start servicing them. So here we go, personal information received. They're all looking for one single shop. So very, very easy. I just hope that I have all of their goods that they need. Now can't do that one. I don't have the space, and I can't do, yes I can do that one. So it looks like I've got some buildings that require more visitors and not enough space. That's a shame. Few more. Okay, that's all the visitors done with the resources that I currently have in the game. So let's head on back to my town and then check what the menu bar says. Right, there we go. I've got 2 for the grocery, 1 for the spa, 1 for the gift shop, and 1 for the beach cafe. Now all I need to do is to collect those resources, then head on back to my town, and it's all done and dusted. Right, now I'm going to stop there, and when I come back later and do part 3, I will talk about the derby. But this is Red Knight signing off. I hope you all have a happy heyday, and I will see you all in the next video. So goodbye all, and enjoy the Christmas decorations.